Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 7.5 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. It's a TGIF, folks. Let's make it a great one. Be impeccable with your word. Manifest your true intentions. Regardless of what language you speak, your intent will be manifest through the word. What you dream, what you feel, and what you really are will be manifested through what you say each and every day. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials down 821, NASDAQ off 162, S&P's off 55. That's a downdraft inside the Dow Industrials of 3%. Inside the NASDAQ, 1.8, S&P's 1.7. Gold contract down $58, trading at $15.83 an ounce. You get silver down $1.20, $16.45 an ounce. Light sweet crude off $1.83, $45.26 a barrel. Notes and bonds. You get the 10-year down 1 point and 13 ticks, 134.27. The 30-year off off 3 points, 2 points, 31 ticks, 32 ticks equals a point, folks, 171.16. And King Dollar down 424 ticks, trading 98.08. The euro is at 110. The yen is at 107.72, and the pound is at 128 to 1 U.S. dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at it. We got volatility in spades out here. We take a look from the highs to the lows inside the S&P. It's pretty impressive. I would not be buying this close, folks. That's the bottom line. I'll cut to the chase real quick. You're down $55 right now in the S&P, and yes, you've got some heck of a bounces out here. We had a low that was established out here today at 28.53. You get all the way up. We did a spike high to 29.59. I mean, that is about as wild as you can get. And we're talking about over 127 S&P points. That being said, guess what? You're still in a vicious downtrend. You get a high volume low that's laying out here in the futures market at 28.53. And guess what? My take is that this is going to be a nasty close. NDX 100. Well, let's look at the three indices here, because it's pretty cool in the context of the NASDAQ, the S&P, and the Dow Industrials. Tommy was bringing this up on our show this morning, and it's laying right here, and it's laying the first thing I'm going to bring up the NDX 100. So you can see that the NDX is still the strongest indice out here. We'll take this back. So if you're looking basically to, dip your foot in the chaos here, bottom line, I suggest that you do basically dip it in the NDX 100. And this is why. So when we take a look at this, what you're going to see is I'm going to go from I'm benchmarking all of these right off the December 2018 low. And when you take a look at it, you're going to see that the NDX 100, as well as the composite, bottom line is at a 0.382 retracement. Then we go into the S&P. I'll do the S&P cash. You take a look at the S&P cash. What you're going to see, I'm bringing back the same deal, because that's your benchmark out here, because it was the last time that we basically had a decent correction. And we would take a look at that. What you're going to see coming right off of that, the S&P is down a 50% correction. Dow Industrials, big problem. 0.618 retracement. The amazing part in just doing this in general is that it's very unusual that you basically get something that's lined up so dramatically, meaning showing you the strength and or weakness in indices. And what does end up happening, folks, this is a classic, is that when you're bottom line waiting for the aspect of a buy, you always want to be buying the strongest indice. So the strongest indice out here, bottom line, in a very weak market, is the NDX 100. Notes and bonds. Let's go do it, because guess what, folks? We're going to zero. We've been talking about it. Bottom line, you get the decisive break, and the break is in spades, by the way. You talk about a break with conviction. 10-year, we go down to this 10-year yield. We take a look at the 10-year yield. What you're going to see out here, we hit 1.11 today. We bring this back, and what you're going to see laid out is that you get a decisive break, and this decisive break goes all the way back to 2012. The first low that was established was June of 2012. That was at, let me get this, do it this way. Okay, so June of 2012, you're at 1.37. Next low, July of 2016, which is at 1.31. Well, we're at 1.14, folks. It blew it away. It was already in an ABC structure on the way down. Now the bottom line is that, we had one on the weekly. Now you got one on the monthly. Zero rates coming at us. That's the bottom line. And coming up at the beginning of the next break, we're going to have our man, Mr. Bud Spriggs, on, and we're going to be talking mortgages. Because guess what? This baby, there's going to be a refinancing deal that is going on that is pretty amazing. And in fact, if we go over, when we take a look at J.P. Morgan right now, you're going to see what J.P. Morgan did out here is they're shifting hundreds of workers from one division to a home loans division because they're expecting, the bottom line is that, look at this, actually, the bank told home equity staff on Thursday that half of the team would be transferred to mortgages to keep up with demand. So the bottom line is that it totally makes sense, too. Guess what? No matter what rate we are at right now, the rate's lower because that's what breaking all-time lows is all about. King dollar. Well, actually, no, let's go to the gold market. Gold, smoked silver out here. Gold, today you had a move in gold today of $96 from highs to lows. We went from 1651, 1564. That being said, the bottom line is that your lower end of this consolidation is 1542. So we'll see if, in fact, you are not going to take out another swing point. Because what has happened in gold and this whole run that's been established going back in 2019, in November of 2019, gold hasn't taken out a swing point on the way up yet. And we still haven't taken it out because your swing point down here, you can basically say it goes from about 1551 and 1542. 1542 is actually a swing, but bottom line, if that can't take out the swing point, guess what? Nothing's changed. Stay right there, folks. Coming right back with our man, Mr. Bud Spriggs from the mortgage firm Dow. Dow Industrials right now down 798. NASDAQ is off 157. S&Ps are down 55. We're coming right back.